We will begin in 60 seconds.
Basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, Razaks, El Rey, Mark's Family Pharmacy, South Fork Physical Therapy, Stand, T&T Car Wash, Baby J's Pizza, Mountain Peoples, Twin K Enterprises, Markham's Furniture, Danny's Drugs, and First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's game as the Lady Indians are set to do battle with the Lady Yellow Jackets of Coalfield. This is Kevin Akers along with Mark Matthews, Bo Kidd, and the voice of the Indians, Tim Smith.
And then the Jackets come roaring back and took the lead, and then the Lady Indians come back, and it went back and forth like that. And it was like that, Bo, right up to the last probably 3 or 4 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yep, about 4 minute mark, Oneida started getting that big run, pulled away, got the 12-point win over Coalfield. A little bit of a surprise, I think, to a lot of people in the district was Oneida pulling away for that large of a victory towards the end. Now you've got Oneida in the driver's seat with a 2-game lead in the district play. They've got to slip up not once but twice before somebody can truly catch them.
Yeah, you had a 7-0 Coalfield team coming into that. What a great game it was. Just a game of runs, and the Lady Indians had the last one. I think in this one that the Lady Indians are going to have to try to keep up the pace, where the Coalfield Lady Jackets are going to want to try to slow it down.
Big point in this game is you got to remember, Coalfield 8-4 since they played us. Oneida 11-2 since playing Coalfield that first time.
All right, thank you, guys. When we return to the Baby J's Pizza pregame report, we'll check in with the Roarks Pharmacy scouting report when we return to Coalfield right after this.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mixed result. We have certified facility operators and mix design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back to Coalfield and the Baby J's Pizza pregame report. It's now time for our Roarks Pharmacy scouting report. Roarks Pharmacy, shaped by the unique community we serve. Gentlemen, what can we expect tonight from the Lady Jackets of Coalfield?
Well, when you talk about the Lady Jackets, you're talking about Cadence Jackson, McKinley West, and Alexis Morrison. And really their rotation is probably one deep, maybe two on the bench. They don't get a whole lot of playing time off their bench, so more or less their starting five stays on the floor the biggest part of the time. Anybody off the bench didn't contribute a point last time, only took one shot. Cadence Jackson was 8 of 19 last time. She was their leading scorer, Bo, 24 points. McKinley West with 8, and Alexis Morrison had 17 on the night. So that's kind of the big three. If you can slow them down, then you got a chance.
Yeah, and Cadence Jackson actually just scored a season high on Monday night there against Midway. They scored a season high 33 against Midway on Monday night. Both Cadence Jackson and Alexis Morrison just hit 1,000 points in the last month as well for their careers. So these are two young ladies that know how to shoot the ball well for Coalfield. Yep. Oneida's got to be able to stop it.
I agree. 35 rebounds for Coalfield, 28 for the Lady Indians. So it wasn't that big of a differential right there.
No.
We hung with them. They took 50 shots on goal. We took 61. So we got 11 more shots than they did last time. But we have to get the ball in transition. We've got to have that pressure defense tonight in order for us, I believe, to have a chance.
And that's your Roarks Pharmacy scouting report. Roarks Pharmacy, shaped by the unique community we serve. When we return to the Baby J's Pizza pregame report, we're going to take a look at the games throughout the area tonight on the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard when we return right after this.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Working with me is pretty simple. I'm going to call you back. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to do the small things that I would expect from my lender if I was getting a loan. However, it's my job not only to give the customer the best possible transaction that I can, but I'm also here to protect them. I'm trying to be your banker 10 years from now, not today.
Welcome back to Baby J's Pizza pregame report. Baby J's Pizza doesn't only just do pizza, they also have wings, sandwiches, and much, much more. You can call them at 286-2229, Baby J's Pizza. Now it's time for our out-of-town scoreboard, sponsored by Helenwood Foods. This week at Helenwood Foods, Mark, now you got to say this 3 times real fast. Pepsi half-liter 6-packs, 3 for $13.
No, because I'd end up saying something awful. Absolutely. Another great deal from Helenwood Foods. They just keep throwing them out there, guys. Mm-hmm. If you don't shop Helenwood Foods, something's wrong. If you don't want to save money, go to Helenwood Foods. You got to go down there, save all kinds of cash. Got more to put in your hip pocket to come to these ball games.
There you go.
Gentlemen, we got a great list of games on hand tonight. Scott High, the girls will be playing Mount Pisgah tonight. That's supposed to be a 6 o'clock tip. Sevier County at Alcoa. Pigeon Forge at Cosby tonight. North Green at Hancock County. Wartburg at Oliver Springs, big district implications once again right there. Gibbs is at Northview. Rockwood is at Greenback tonight. That's big time in the region right there this evening. And then you've also got Halls at Heritage and another big region matchup, Oakdale at Midway. Midway's coming off of big wins for the boys and the girls both over Coalfield on Monday.
That girls game, Midway, starting to look pretty formidable, scary. I don't know what you want to call it.
A 12-5 Midway
The
team.
Green Wave, the Lady Wave, has got it going right now.
Yes, they do. They are riding the wave.
Yeah.
All right, that's our Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard this week at Helenwood Foods. Pepsi half-liter six-packs, 3 of them for only $13 at Helenwood Foods. We'll return to the Baby J's Pizza pregame report right after this.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to the Baby J's Pizza pregame report. And we're back just in time, it would appear, for our national anthem, guys.
Basketball fans, it's time to honor America, her veterans, and the servicemen and women who fight to keep her free. Please rise, kindly remove your hats. Veterans are always welcome to render a salute for the presentation of our national anthem.
And guess they're wanting to get us home a little bit earlier, which is fine with me. I'm for it. So we are listening to Greg Addington. He's kind of a Kevin Akers and Bo kid for down here in Coalfield, Mark. He does the PA announcing. He also compiles the statistics, not during the game necessarily, but he's their historian down here.
He's gave us some good stuff in the past.
He absolutely has. He does a great job with that. So now the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
First for the visiting Lady Indians in the road orange uniforms with white numerals trimmed in black. We've been on the road and continue on the road for a while here. It's for Oneida. Tonight's starters will be Rayleigh Bush, Rachel Elmore, Grace Shoemaker, Annaleah Terry, and Kelsey Pike. Mark and Bo, you were sharing with us a statistic not related to basketball about this Lady Indian team. in the GPA.
Oh, yeah, so impressive. These young ladies, they show the smarts on the floor, but the smarts in the classroom as well. These young ladies, we're going to unveil it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well,
we're going to unveil that tomorrow.
We'll go over that. Be watching for this because
it's huge.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So you're going to find out about the Lady Indians. Now, the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups for the homestanding Lady Yellow Jackets. You're competing with that Alan Parsons Project Chicago Bulls.
Yep.
You did a good job, Mark.
Thank you.
All right, the starters tonight for the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets. They're in the home white uniforms, dark orange numerals, trimmed in black. And their starters tonight will be, you see McKinley West there, Alexis Morrison. Add to that Addison Arms, Lydia Bird, and as they say, the straw that stirs the drink, Cadence Jackson, the point guard for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Coach Ronnie Wilson, assisted by Joni Arms. The district
I think it's that orange and
Orange
white.
team
Yes,
with Oneida on the front of their
first
shirts.
time they met.
Yeah.
We thought that might be their only loss in the district till we got here, but they've got 2 losses. Oneida's in the driver's seat with no losses as the Lady Indians come into tonight with a record of 16-4, Coalfield 15-5, and the Lady Yellow Jackets currently sit second in the district. Sunbright, Wartburg, and Oliver Springs follow. McKinley West and Kelsey Pike to tip it, and we're set to go with the first quarter here from Wartburg, and it's Kelsey Pike driving the baseline. First try, no good. Follow is good for Kelsey Pike as she takes it up against Morrison, and the Lady Indians on the board. Oneida will pressure full court. Inbounds here. This is Cadence Jackson. No doubt she'll be an all-district performer and will probably be a part of that all-district tournament team. She's a very good player. Almost all these Coalfield starters have a chance to do something like that, though. They're a talented bunch. Jackson gets the inbounds from Bird. Now the dump down. McKinley West turns and lays it up. No good. First try. Rebound wrested away by Kelsey Pike. Taken by Rayleigh Bush. She'll hit Elmore in transition. The bounce feed trying to get it to Grace Shoemaker. Grace saves the possession right there. And now Pike on the drive through the paint. She's going to be tripped up here and fouled. That will go against Addison Arms. That will be Arms first.
You know,
first.
Early on, it looks kind of to me like Kelsey might be on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. She's got that look in her eye tonight.
Yeah, she does.
The inbounds will be to Annalia Terry. Oneida leading 2-0. Here's Elmore around to Bush on the left wing. Now back around to Elmore, and it looks like Addison Arms is intent on denying Kelsey the basketball as much as possible here, as she is following her. It's a man-to-man defense, but Arms is face guarding Kelsey, just trying to deny the basketball, and Rayleigh Bush will bank it in for Oneida to make it 4-0 after the first minute of contest here. McKinley West out ahead to Cadence Jackson, juggling catch down court all the way to the baseline. The layup is good for Jackson, and it's now 4-2. Long down court, Kelsey Pike makes the catch in traffic, turns, the shot is no good, but we're going to have the second foul, and so Addison Arms, who has drawn the defense of Kelsey Pike, will probably not have that anymore. She's going to have to come out with 2 early fouls.
Well, and that's the whole thing. Kelsey, I'm sure Coach Marv West wants to see Kelsey take it to the bucket, and that's exactly what she's doing right now.
Kelsey will go to the line for 2 free throws. The first one from Kelsey on the way, no good, too hard off the back of the iron. Checking in now will be Chloe Isham for Coalfield. We'll see who draws the defense of Pike in the ensuing possessions. A little quiet in here tonight.
It is.
Strangely. 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Second toss from Pike won't go. Rebound, McKinley West gets it to Alexis Morrison. Morrison's trapped in rear court. Try to fire it ahead. Stolen away by Rayleigh Bush. She'll take it up for the layup. No good. Rebound pulled down here by Lydia Bird. Bird will spin and bring it up the left side. Oneida pressuring full court, putting a lot of pressure on these Coalfield guards. Pass comes over to Isham. She'll shoot a three. It's going to be no good. Excellent box out by Kelsey Pike. She takes it away from West and now goes the length of the floor, passing off to Grace Shoemaker, who will lay it up good for the Lady Indians.
Great transition bucket, Tim.
Assist for Kelsey, the bucket for Grace Shoemaker, and 2 minutes in, Oneida leads 6-4. Now here's Jackson back the other way, tipped away by Shoemaker from behind. It's Elmore that comes up with it. The Lady Indians have a plan of attack. They're executing as Elmore lays it off the glass. Good, and a timeout requested for Coalfield. Here at home with 5:54 to play in the first quarter. We take the break. Your score, it's Oneida 8 and Coalfield 2.
At Mountain People's Health Councils, our culture is caring and accountability. We care about our patients and we want to do everything we can to help them when they need it the most. Our mission is to provide health care access to everyone in need, regardless of their ability to pay. Mountain People's is recognized as one of the top performing health centers in the country for patient outcomes. Mountain People's has clinics in Oneida, Huntsville, Elgin, Norma, and Winfield. Call 286-4141 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. You see the Twin K scoreboard. Lady Indians in the lead 8-2. This is Cadence Jackson up court with the basketball. Goes to Bird. It's tipped away and out of bounds. That last bucket for the Lady Indians was Grace Shoemaker. Was Rachel Elmore with the lay-in good. You see it there. And now Coalfield works with the basketball. It's Morrison to Bird. Then Morrison posting, turns, and she's going to be fouled by Annaleah Terry. So it will be Morrison to go to the free throw line for a pair of tosses in an 8-2 game.
And that's exactly what the Lady Yellow Jackets need to do, is get it in the post to Morrison every time. But the Lady Indians defense has just been unrelenting. Hounding. Oh, this whole way so far. Let's see if they can keep up that intensity.
It is 5:36 to play here in the first quarter. Oneida now leads 8-3 after Morrison knocks down that second free throw. Now this is Elmore driving through the paint, stops, lobs down, Pike posting, lays it off the glass. Good. You can see, like Mark said, there's intent for Kelsey down in the post tonight, and there's intent on this pressure on the Coalfield guards off the inbounds, off the makes. Bird is in front court. Here's Shoemaker turning her. Bird shot blocked by Shoemaker. She chases it down. But that was
play.
Absolutely.
Grace Shoemaker just all over on defense there, getting after the whole time, and she goes up for a shot, blocks her shot.
Brenna Carroll.
It has to be frustrating for Coalfield. Just has to be.
Yeah. Brenna Carroll checks in for Bird. And now Carroll will work it in from the baseline. Looking. She fires in Jackson, lobs it down. West makes the catch, turns. It's almost unfair, Mark, the height advantage. But, everybody doesn't take advantage of it like West does, but she does here and cuts it to a 5-point game. Here's the freshman Ellie West going to Allie Smith, and they miss on the connection.
Well, she should have kept going. She had a line right to the basket, and she didn't see it. She was trying to get it back out here for somebody to get a good three.
So now the lob inbounds for Morrison. Morrison long down court, hits West, McKinley West for Coalfield. She lays it up, no good. Rebound. It's going to be Rayleigh Bush trying to get out of there with it. She does. Oneida's got numbers. Out ahead, this is going to be Allie Smith turning for the lay-in. The assist will go to Braylon Russ.
How did Oneida get that open that quick down the floor? The transition game for Oneida has been phenomenal thus far.
Coalfield helped out because they were challenging Rayleigh Bush, and she was able to secure that rebound, though.
The defense. Look at the defense, guys.
And now the pass out to the wing. Isham. It's a turnover for Coalfield.
And this thing's starting out just like the last one did, with Oneida turning up the intensity on defense, and Oneida can platoon about 3 or 4 off the bench.
Yes.
And to keep fresh legs out there, and if, they want to build a good lead here if they can.
So here's Bush the other way, starts right, goes left, leaves it off with West. She sees a lane, but rips it across to Russ. Now West posts on McKinley West. I'm sorry, that's Kelsey Pike. Bounce feed is going to be stolen away by Morrison. Morrison into front court, down the right side, all the way to the baseline. Nice bounce feed over, but the shot blocked by Bush. The putback by McKinley West is good, though. And now it is 12-7. Oneida leading Coalfield by 5. Lady Indians back the other way. Bush leaves it over with Ellie West. And now this is going to be Russ. challenge, takes it down, spins in the paint, hooks it up there. It's going to be short. Rebound pulled in McKinley West. And now Coalfield can climb back in. Oneida loses Alexis Morrison in the transition. She'll lay it off the glass good. And now Oneida forced to take a timeout. 3:30 to play first quarter. We take the break. First National Bank timeout. Your score, Oneida 12, Coalfield 9.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Welcome back. There you see the Twin K scoreboard, and Oneida leading the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets, but the Lady Yellow Jackets have carved into that. It caused Coach West to take a timeout, and now here we are with a 3-point game. Oneida with the possession. Lady Indians have 2 or 3 empty possessions these last couple of trips, and here's another one. Can't get the shot to fall, and Morrison makes it a one-shot opportunity, and here comes Coalfield back the other way. Jackson into front court. Oneida man-to-man defensively. Jackson guarded by Bush. Pass goes off to the right side. Brenna Carroll. Now they look at Morrison free throw line. Puts it on the floor, dumps it down to Carroll. Shot no good, but she's fouled. Kind of got her on the back shoulder there. So Brenna Carroll will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and the foul will be against Braylon Russ.
And it's slowing down a little bit, and it's getting into that half-court game that Coalfield wants, a slower pace and get it down into their post players, and that's what they're doing well right now. And it's causing Oneida problems. Oneida needs to turn up the defensive intensity, but they're going to have to score a bucket or 2 down here.
Nice job on the free throws by Brenna Carroll, a sophomore. Cuts this to a 1-point game. Oneida 12, Coalfield 11. Here's Elmore on the drive, loses the handle on it, and now Oneida loses possession. Cadence Jackson back the other way, all the way baseline, flicks it up there, no good. On the rebound, McKinley West over the back of Elmore.
Yep.
Rachel got position, so McKinley West picks up that foul.
And it's hard for McKinley not to go over the back. She's so much taller than everybody on the floor.
That's her first, team third. So Oneida with the 1-point lead. They led 12-5 at one point. It's 12-11 now with 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Ellie West with the basketball. Now Braylon Russ. Oneida came out on fire but has since cooled off a little bit. Coalfield's found their footing. We've got a game here in the district. Late rounds. This is going to be Allie Smith driving. Shot blocked out of bounds. They'll say Coalfield got it last. I think Cadence Jackson probably with the block. Late season's what I meant, not late rounds.
Yeah.
For the district. Second matchup between these two. Oneida can assure that they will finish ahead of Coalfield no matter what if they get a win here.
Yeah, this is huge for both teams. And Coalfield really needs this bad to get back into that. Get back into that hunt with a little help to win the thing.
They want to cause some chaos in the district, and they have to have this game for themselves to be a part of it.
This is definitely a must-win for them.
Morrison blocks the inbounds a bit, and now Oneida will re-trigger it from the baseline with Elmore. Elmore looking out top. It's going to be Ellie West to Analia Terry. Now around Braylon Rush. She's open. The 3 sails long. Backside, Ellie West tries to save it in, but they're going to say she had a foot on the line, I believe. So Kelsey Pike and Grace Shoemaker are going to check back in with 2:11 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, good to see them coming back out here on the floor. This is the situation we want to be in right here, this full court pressure, making them handle the basketball and trying to get it up court.
Now the inbounds to Jackson, batted back out. Rachel Elmore denying the inbounds play. So once again, it will be Lydia Bird to work the ball inbounds. She finds McKinley West. West goes over to Jackson. Jackson on the run up court, through the paint, dumps it down to Morrison. Morrison gets position, lays it off the glass, and Coalfield leads for the first time tonight, 13-12.
Yeah, and Morrison just clears them out there and gets the ball in the hole.
Back the other way with it. This is Allie Smith to Analia Terry. She's offered the 3. She takes it and knocks it down.
Big bucket right there by Analia.
15-13, Oneida by 2. They didn't even show the propensity to guard her, and so Analia pulls the trigger, and now here's a travel by Morrison.
Yeah.
The defense, Analia too.
Yep, and that's what that high-pressure defense does. You can't ever tell where anybody's coming from.
No, and go back on the offensive side point. If you have Analia Terry right there on that wing and you've given her a wide-open shot, I want her taking that 90% of the time.
They lob it down in the post to Allie Smith. She makes the catch. Bounce feed back out, Kelsey Pike. Oneida by 2. Pike on the drive into the paint among defenders. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound is going to be Morrison. Morrison will get it away to Jackson. There's West in transition. Oneida lost her momentarily, but they don't get the pass to her. It's a 2-point Oneida lead, but Coalfield with the basketball. 1:15, first quarter. McKinley West backing in, turns, shoots, and scores.
All day long.
Tying this game at 15.
All day long. They got so much more size than we do.
Down court, Oneida out ahead to Shoemaker. Her bounce feed, trying to get it to Elmore. Elmore saves the possession. Back out top to Terry. Analia now over to Shoemaker. And now Elmore in a 15-15 game here in the first quarter at Coalfield. Cutting to the basket, it's going to be Allie Smith. As her shot is blocked, she grabbed back at it, I believe is the call, and then steps out of bounds. So it's going to be Coalfield basketball.
Well, you knew it was going to be a battle, guys. Coming down here in their gym, and you knew it was going to be a battle. They wasn't just going to give up.
Inbounds McKinley West. Her pass tipped. And then tipped by Kelsey Pike. Then Elmore had a chance at it. Then Shoemaker has it, and now Coalfield steals it. Cadence Jackson in transition all the way through the paint. Shot is up and good for Cadence Jackson. Coalfield leads by 2. Back the other way. Pike makes the catch on the right wing, trying to work against Isham. Goes back to Shoemaker. Possession arrow is going to give it to Coalfield to start the second quarter. As we tick down the seconds here in the first quarter, Oneida trails by 2. And Rachel Elmore has the basketball with 10 seconds remaining first quarter. Sets things in motion. Off a pick right side. Down through the paint. Slows. Kicks it to Kelsey Pike inside the free throw line. The one-hander up no good, and that's going to be it for the first quarter. We take the break. Your score. It's Coalfield 17, Oneida 15.
First National to me it's a core memory growing up. And it is something that's always been a part of my life.
We renovated this building and opened this business. We were looking to source as much as we could locally. And what is more local than First National Bank of Oneida? First National Bank is very involved with a lot of the local community events and supporting of businesses. We've seen them involved with the fair and the sports locally and other things that I think is just indicative of the local community being supported by the local bank.
Twin K Enterprises is more than just concrete. We have all sizes of septic tanks available, poured on site at our Oneida plant with quality you expect from Twin K products, and state certified in both Tennessee and Kentucky. We also offer rock and gravel for your next driveway project, landscaping rock, sand, and concrete supplies, and of course, delivery is always available. Make Twin K a part of your next home improvement project. Call 569-6341.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. End of the first quarter, you see it. Coalfield's up by 2. They've got the basketball, and they have Lydia Bird, Cadence Jackson, Chloe Isham, McKinley West, and Alexis Morrison on the floor. For Oneida, Kelsey Pike, Grace Shoemaker, Lydia Klein, Analia Terry, and Rayleigh Bush. Here's the jumper from Jackson. It's good, and Coalfield opens up their biggest lead of the night. Now with a 4-point edge, Oneida down court finds Lydia Klein for the lay-in. It's good. Nice assist and nice catch and score by Lydia.
Yeah, Lydia just now getting in the ball game and already making a substantial impact.
Now Oneida trapping Jackson up court. She bounces it on the floor, and Oneida comes up with it. She was trying to knock it off of Oneida out of bounds, couldn't do it. Now the Lady Indians come down in transition as Morrison is slow. It's going to be Pike in the paint, shot good. And she was fouled, and this is not good. Morrison is having to leave the court, and hopefully she's just temporarily shaken up as she battled for possession down there. She'll be replaced by Mallory Hahn.
I think maybe she might have stepped the wrong when she was coming over Kelsey there, maybe on that knee, and maybe hyperextended it a little bit or something there.
Got that brace on the left knee, and it does seem to be what she's talking to Coach Wilson about is Kelsey's free throw is good. Oneida regains the lead by 1. But this bears watching with Morrison out. 7:13 to play in the first half. And now West up court to Jackson, who flicks it up there in the paint. Rattles no good. Rebound tipped out. Cadence Jackson has it. Spins. Knocked away by Analia Terry. She tries to hand it to Rayleigh Bush. Bush looks out ahead to Kelsey Pike. Oneida by 1. Pike pulls up for the jumper that rattles off no good. Rebound McKinley West. She'll give it to Lydia Bird. Now Bird being chased by
Great steal.
Pocket picked by Rayleigh Bush for the lay-in good. Oneida by 3. Now Jackson near midcourt, and it's going to be a reach-in foul probably against Klein here.
No,
against Rayleigh?
It's against Rayleigh.
All right. Is that her first?
Yes.
Third team foul on Oneida. 6:41 to play first half.
And Cofield's wanting to get it in Cadence Jackson's
no
hands to bring it up court. She's their best ball handler. The rest of them seem like they have maybe a little bit of trouble getting it up through there, but Cadence having a hard time. Got fouled that time, but we had 2 on her.
Kelsey Pike exits. Ellie West checks in for her. Kelsey seems unusually winded right now as Chloe Isham guns it from the left wing. It's going to be a 3-pointer for the Lady Jackets, tying this game at 22. And Oneida will bring it the other way with Rayleigh Bush knifing through the paint. Don't think you do that if Alexis Morrison's in the game, but
agreed.
Rayleigh takes advantage of it and gets the quick 2 for the Lady Indians. Heads-up play for Rayleigh Bush, and now back the other way. This is Lydia Bird backing down, wing, dumps it down in to Mallory Hahn, and then Oneida tries to knock it away, and it's going to be first foul on Lydia Klein.
But with her being out of the ball game, you have to try to attack it down there, don't you?
Yes, I think you do. Here's the dump in. West draws attention. She tried to dump it to Hahn, but they couldn't make the connection. So just Morrison not being on the floor, making a big difference.
Oneida got away with the one right there as well. That foul probably should have been the second on Analia Terry, and they called that on Lydia Klein.
Yeah, I agree with you both. Oneida by 2 with the basketball.
Spread the wealth.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Rayleigh Bush to her right. Cut off from the drive goes to Ellie West. Now Shoemaker. Into the paint.
There it is.
Klein. She knives through and lays it off the glass.
Job, Lydia Klein.
Beautiful drive.
They're just sucking everybody to one side, then all of a sudden that lane opens right up. And when you can get Rayleigh or Lydia, either one, driving into that lane, it's pretty good odds.
26-22, now down court. Jackson's shot won't go. Rebound. Oneida's got numbers. It's going to be Shoemaker out ahead to Lydia Klein, who comes off the bench. She's fouled here, but Klein has come off the bench to provide a big spark for the Lady Indians in this second quarter. She's fouled by Lydia Bird, and she'll go to the line for a pair of free throws.
A huge spark. Lydia Klein has turned them over some, played that. She just gets right up in your grill along the same lines as these other ones. They're getting right up in your grill, and then she gets down on the transition, man, and makes them buckets.
Already 5 points for the young lady.
5:18 in the second quarter. Klein knocks down the first of 2 free throws. We'll have Bush and Shoemaker exiting. Elmore and Russ on the floor. They're out there with Klein, Terry, and Ellie West. For Coalfield, it's good to see that Alexis Morrison's back on the floor. I mean, you don't want to see somebody hurt. It's not good news for Oneida fans, but good news for basketball fans. Morrison's a power down there. McKinley West is also out there. Lydia Bird, and then Addison Arms along with Brenna Carroll. This is Arms over to Carroll. The sophomore on the drive, down in, dumps it down. Morrison spins for the shot. Good.
All day long.
Yep, she's back off the bench and
back to
raring to go. Yeah, that's right. Here's Elmore driving down, kicks to Ellie West for 3. Off the right. Battle for the rebound. It trickles out. Touched last by Coalfield is the call with 4:51 to go in the first half. Oneida by 3. Kelsey Pike's coming back in. Kelsey just looks like she's just a little bit more drained. And
well, from the beginning, you've seen it on her face. She's just going so hard.
Yeah, you're right.
You know.
Inbounds to Ellie West. Now Elmore dumps it in. Pike, juggling catch. Kelsey squares. Goes up and under. Addison shot no good, but she draws the 3rd foul. Addison no more gets back in the game and draws the assignment of guarding Kelsey Pike. And she picks up that 3rd foul as Kelsey works past her, and she'll get 2 free throws here.
I think that's going to be a big key later on in this game is is the girls down low, they're post players. Got to get them in foul trouble, and that's what Kelsey's doing.
Absolutely, she is.
3-point lead for Oneida. Kelsey's free throw is off.
Yeah. That's
1 for 4 tonight.
Yeah, and it's funny thing we was talking about. Me and her dad was talking about, and my dad was talking about how good a free throw shooter she is. At 90-some%.
91% this year.
Yeah.
Second free throw from Kelsey is good. So it's Oneida by 4 with 4:44 to play in the first half. Here on the inbounds, Pike breaks on it. Morrison comes up with it. Now she's dribbling in transition all the way down. It's batted away, and a late whistle is going to go against Oneida here.
Oh.
Will this be Pike or will this be West?
West.
Okay, Ellie picks up the foul.
Wow. I don't know.
Just looked like a simple back tip to me.
I didn't agree with that one.
5th team foul for Oneida. And now Bird will work it in from the baseline. Posting hard, McKinley West makes the catch, doubled, and then it's knocked away. Kelsey Pike trailing Morrison down the lane, knocks it away, saves probably a layup. Cadence Jackson, a short rest, she's back in.
Yeah, and that was close to being, it's close to being a turnover right there by Cofield.
Oneida by 4. Cofield works it inbounds, trying to get it to Jackson. It's batted out by Elmore.
It's constant. Can't get him in bounds, and that's tough. It has to be. It's really frustrating if you're a Lady Jacket.
So now once again, now they get it in. Cadence Jackson, they set a screen, but she doesn't take the 3. Back to Bird, back to Jackson. Dumping it down, Morrison posting, turns. Shot no good. Rebound Kelsey Pike. Good D by Kelsey. And now she's in transition ahead to Elmore with the dribble. Then it's grabbed by Lydia Bird, and then Elmore knocks it away out of bounds. It will stay with Cofield, but Oneida will be able to set up in the press.
Yeah.
With
Which
4:18
is good.
to go
Which
first
is
half.
good. 94 feet, you got to hound them.
Bird will work it in to Jackson. Jackson looks back over to
There.
Bird, but it's tipped and stolen by Elmore. Bounce feed, Russ takes a dribble, hooks it up there. Good. Braylon Russ gets the 2 to go. It's Oneida by 6. Now with 4 minutes to go, here's a foul on Rachel Elmore. Talked with Rachel last week. She has committed very few fouls. In 19 games, I think it was something like 16 fouls Rachel had committed, but she's played very good defense.
She has. She certainly has. Got a couple on her tonight, I believe, don't we?
So now it will be
one.
Just one.
Halfway through the second quarter, it is Oneida 30, Cofield 24. They dump it down. McKinley West banks it off the glass. It rattles, and it's good. So we're back to a 4-point game. Oneida in the lead. The Lady Jackets standing tough here at home, putting on a battle after falling behind big early. Lydia Klein now with the basketball for the Lady Indians, goes to Ellie West. West on the drive, bounce feed, Russ, free throw line, stepping back, looks over to Klein, fakes the pass, drives through the lane, past the defender
job,
for the
Lydia.
layup. And I believe we're on to something.
I'm telling you.
Lydia Klein, they're not defending her very well on the drive. She's done a great job here tonight. And now the pass to Cadence Jackson, driving the baseline. She'll lay it off the glass in an answer for the Cofield guard.
Yeah, great. Cadence Jackson is as good a basketball player as you'll see.
The senior leader for the Lady Jackets. Morrison also a senior for this team. As Braylon Russ down court, rips it to the corner. Klein fakes the 3, drives past the defender, lays it out. This time it sails long, and Morrison comes down with it.
But great work right down there.
Absolutely. Now Jackson chasing it down to the baseline, tries to dump it into McKinley West.
Travel, yeah.
She traveled as she was falling, trying to knock it back out to Jackson. So now here comes Rayleigh Bush and Allie Smith. Lydia Klein will exit, and Rachel Elmore.
Yeah, get them a quick blow right here and get them back on the floor.
2:47 in the first half. Oneida by 4.
Rachel and Lydia's played fantastic.
We're slated to be in Kingston 2 nights from now, a Thursday night special against the Lady Yellow Jackets and Yellow Jackets down at Roane County High School. Here's Russ driving through the paint, kicks it out Smith. West passes on the 3, goes back out to Russ. Now cutting to the basket, Rayleigh Bush. Shot blocked by Jackson, but it's ruled a foul, and that will put Rayleigh Bush to the free throw line for Oneida. I don't know. I thought Jackson just got basketball on that one. Bo says it
caught some body.
Okay. You're free to that opinion.
From behind. That's
Gotcha.
that's the big key.
Rayleigh Bush, free throw. I'd already hit the button. It was an accident, but I just left it and thought, well, maybe she'll hit it. So she does. Thank you, Rayleigh. Now, I won't hit it this time until it goes through, but I hope it does. The second free throw from Bush rattles, but it won't go.
Thanks, Tim.
That is not a jinx at all, Mark. I mean,
you did
you
that.
just break out the rule book and look and see. That has nothing to do with me. We got a foul on Allie Smith. That's on you for interrupting me during the call. So we're gonna walk to the other end. McKinley Smith's gonna shoot a 1-and-1 because of you, Mark. Now we're gonna find out if it was really a foul.
We'll see.
As you point out, the front end of the 1-and-1 is no good.
Not a foul. Not a foul.
Marv West rule. 2:20 to play, first half, and now here's Kelsey Pike knifing through the lane. Shot off the left side of the iron, no good. And now Morrison comes up with it, fires over to Jackson. Cadence Jackson puts it on the floor. Nearly has have it knocked away by Rayleigh Bush, who touched it last. They say Rayleigh did.
Great defense, though, up in her face is Rayleigh Bush.
If you're going to have somebody on Cadence Jackson,
who you want?
Rayleigh Bush.
Well, there's not many people that can do this.
You're right.
Rayleigh is one. And Cadence will have her wins in this matchup, but Rayleigh Bush
oh, my goodness.
And now we have a foul on Allie Smith as she came up in help defense.
This guy.
It's going to put Cadence Jackson at the line for 1-and-1. 2:02 to play in the first half in a 5-point game.
You know what? I watched the last game between these two, and I'm just trying to do better.
Okay. Well, you know what, Mark? This gym, as the first free throw goes, this gym holds memories of you not doing better for so many games from many years ago. 30 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
We've been posting that one from 30 years ago.
And I finally
93.
I finally came back and,
it's a wonder they let you in the door.
After 30 years.
You're very good tonight, I think. You've done great. Now here's Ellie West driving through.
Oh, got to have those.
Drive. Couldn't get the lay-in to go. It's a 3-point game with Oneida in the lead, but here comes Cofield down court. Jackson looks at Morrison. Actually, she no-looks at Morrison. Shot won't go. Follow is good.
What a
by
pass.
Morrison.
What a pass by Cadence Jackson.
Yep. And now down court, good hustle by Morrison.
Yes.
Knocking that one away. 1:36 to go in the first half. You think they don't want this game? Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Alexis Morrison, she's heard this, and Oneida beat you, and we got to get this win. She wants it bad too, man.
So now here's Bush to Grace Shoemaker. In a 1-point game, Shoemaker trying to drive in against West, goes around her, finds some defense there. Rayleigh Bush, her bounce feed kicked out by Cofield. 1:22 to play first half. What a battle. It's Oneida by 1.
Yeah, great game. Knew it would be.
Now Kelsey Pike will bring it in from the baseline. She can't run it. The lob in will be to Shoemaker. And now Rayleigh Bush trying to get Kelsey open on the right wing for 3. She fakes it, drives through the paint. Hanging shot, banks in good. Kelsey Pike pushes it back out to 3 with sheer will there. Yeah. And we approach the minute mark of this first half with Oneida leading 35-32. The inbounds, Morrison collects it, looks up court, now puts it on the floor, spinning, working to Cadence Jackson. She's going to get it across midcourt, keeps driving down inside the wing to the baseline. Shot rolls.
Wow.
I thought it was going to be short.
Yeah.
Cadence Jackson proves me wrong, cuts it back to 1. Back the other way, Rayleigh Bush hits Analia Terry. Back to Bush. 40 seconds in the first half. And now Bush on the drive. Down to the baseline. Shot blocked by Jackson. Decisively out of bounds. Twice even.
Yeah, she blocked it and then slapped it.
Does she get 2 blocks for that?
No.
Bo won't.
No wonder he's the Oneida stat keeper.
He won't give anything
Greg
extra.
Addington would give her 2 blocks.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
And you'd give Grace 2 blocks if she had done that.
I don't know about that.
Inbounds, here's Shoemaker. Oneida by 1, and this in the corner is going to be Braylon Russ on the drive. Backs it up. Good decision. Now they leave her open. She takes the 3. It's going to be short on the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Grace Shoemaker. That'll stop the clock. And new into the game for the Lady Jackets, Hallie Wilson, the sophomore. I don't think she's played until just now, and now she's in a high-pressure situation. The sophomore stands in with her team down 1, and she's got a 1-and-1 coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need her to give some good minutes, which she has so far.
24 seconds in the first half. The shot is good.
Pretty solid.
Not rattled a bit.
Nope.
Well, they must have pretty good confidence in her, too, if Alexis Morris is back here all the way in the backcourt.
Yeah, you're right. Second toss is good. It's Coalfield by 1 with 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Rayleigh Bush gets the call from Coach West. Oneida slated to get the ball to start the third quarter. They trail by 1 here with the last possession. At least they hope so. And this is going to be Bush with the clock trickling down inside 10 seconds. Bush starts right, goes left, spins, looks down in the paint, continues down. Kelsey Pike on the floor, pulls up for a 2. No good. And that'll be the end of the first half. Oneida goes to the locker room, trailing by 1. We take the break, telling you the score after 2. It's Coalfield 36 and Oneida 35.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Keith Markham from Markham's Furniture and Appliances.
I'd like to invite you to come shop with us at Markham's Furniture and Appliances. Been in business since 1949, locally owned, family owned. We offer the largest selection of furniture and appliances in Scott County. We offer the same-day delivery. Financing is available with a finance company. If you don't see what you like, we're always glad to special order it. Appliances we can normally have within a week. Furniture normally would take about 4 to 5 weeks if we special order it. Thank you.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
One of our latest projects is the little drugstore out here. We were involved in constructing it, and we're community-based. We like to be involved in the community. We like to see new growth. Lindsay came in to see us, looking for the long term. We went out there, visit with her. Real nice facility. Lindsay has brought a real unique turn to the pharmacy here in this area with an old-time soda fountain in there. Very unique and very neat. Good partner for us. I think we're a good partner for her.
Welcome to the Vantage Point Financial halftime report. At halftime, the Lady Indians down by 1, 36-35 to the Coalfield Lady Jackets. Vantage Point Financial, when today is unpredictable, staying focused on your long-term financial goals matters more than ever. You can count on your Ameriprise financial advisor for personalized, goal-based advice to help you navigate now and stay on track for tomorrow. Call them at 423-569-5055. With our first half stats, Bo Kidd.
For Coalfield, they started off the half 14 of 26 from the field. That's 53%. 1 of 3 from three-point range, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. They are led in the half by, of course, Cadence Jackson. She's 5 of 9 from the floor with 12 points, a rebound, and an assist. Also, 9 points, 8 rebounds already for Alexis Morrison in the first half. 8 points, 6 rebounds for McKinley West as well. And then 2 points and a rebound off the bench for Hallie Wilson. 3 points off the bench for Chloe Isham. And 2 points and a rebound for Brenna Carroll. For Oneida, 15 of 30 from the floor, 50%. Just 1 of 3, though, from beyond the arc. 4 of 9 from the free throw line.
Ooh.
That's where the question mark is right now for Oneida. They're led in the half by Kelsey Pike. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. 7 points for Rayleigh Bush in the first half. 7 points off the bench for Lydia Klein as well. 2 points and a rebound for Rachel Elmore. 2 points and a rebound for Grace Shoemaker. 3 points for Analia Terry. 2 points each for Braylon Russ and Allie Smith. Oneida only 8 rebounds in the first half compared to Coalfield's 18. big key point right there in this first half. Oneida, though, has forced 11 turnovers compared to us only turning it over 6 times.
All right, thank you both for that. And when we return, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard sponsored by Helenwood Foods here on the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. It's now time for our out-of-town scoreboard, sponsored by Helenwood Foods. This week, Helenwood Foods has Pepsi half-liter 6-packs for $3 for $13 at Helenwood Foods. Mark, how many ounces is in a half-liter?
About 96 ounces.
In a half-liter?
Yeah.
Try about 16. Bo?
All right, gentlemen, at the half, not a lot of scores in actually at the half right now, which is a little bit shocking, but we'll give you what we've got. Second quarter, Science Hill leads Daniel Boone 15-14. Elizabethton leads Sullivan East 19-10. McMinn Central absolutely thumping Loudon at the half, 46-11 in that game. Halftime, it's Oak Ridge leading Powell 27-12. Here's a final down a little further south, Meigs County defeating Sweetwater 55-14. And then at the half, you have Fulton leading Sequoia 32-21.
Thank you, Bo. And that is our Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Once again, Pepsi half-liter 6-packs, $3 for $13. And in Mark's defense, I'm sure you thought half gallon instead of half liter. He's pretty close on a half gallon. We'll go ahead and take a break here on our Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. When we return, it'll be about time for our second half. The Lady Indians down by 1 in this key district matchup. We'll be back right after this.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
One of the things we do with our loans here, if you come to me with a loan request, I'm going to start that process with you, make sure you know the information that I need on hand to be able to make a decision here and give them the information so that they can help make the decision on what they want to do with their loan, what they want to do with their financial future, and we help facilitate that. You know, we decide here what we do to help grow our community. My name is Mike Baird. I'm a loan officer with United Cumberland Bank here at the Oneida office.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Keith Markham from Markham's Furniture and Appliances.
I'd like to invite you to come shop with us at Markham's Furniture and Appliances. Been in business since 1949, locally owned, family owned. We offer the largest selection of furniture and appliances in Scott County. We offer the same-day delivery. Financing is available with a finance company. If you don't see what you like, we're always glad to special order it. Appliances we can normally have within a week. Furniture normally would take about 4 to 5 weeks if we special order it. Thank you.
Welcome back to Coalfield, and we're getting a look at somebody's having a special day today, Tim.
That's Keith Adcock, WECO. He's great, Mark.
He's
Nobody
the best.
better.
He's the best.
Great. He's got Andrew Knight there by his side as they're broadcasting this one for WECO tonight. And can't tell you how many times, especially district tournament time, either on the way or leaving after our game is over and you listen to Keith call the game, it's like you're there.
Did you say it was his birthday?
It is.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it is his birthday. It's his birthday today. He is 33 years old.
33.
Yeah, 33 years old.
And he's been doing games for 50 years. So I'm not sure how that worked.
From the womb.
29, I think. 27.
Could be.
Something like that. He's been
All
doing
right.
the ball game.
Third quarter. How about that?
Happy birthday, Keith.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, Keith. Third quarter about to get underway. And for Coalfield, they will send Alexis Morrison, Chloe Isham, McKinley West, Cadence Jackson, and Lydia Bird to the floor. Oneida with the basketball, down 1. And they will start with Rayleigh Bush, Kelsey Pike, Grace Shoemaker, Annaleah Terry, and Rachel Elmore. This is Elmore eyeing the work in the paint. Pike cuts on Isham. And now Elmore's going to drive. Down low, the shot no good, but there's going to be a foul on Jackson. And here's what Bo was talking about. She blocked it cleanly, but they called that she got her with the body. So it's going to put Rachel Elmore at the line for 2 shots in a 1-point game.
Yep, and spread them out like that and get Rachel a lane to the basket. Man, she does that as good as anybody.
First free throw won't fall for Elmore, the senior. 2 seniors, Pike and Elmore. She'll try to tie this thing and does at 36. Here in the third quarter, you see the Twin K scoreboard with these teams paired up with 36 points. And now Cadence Jackson. She's of a mind to change that tie. Rips it across to Bird. Her pass tipped as it goes to Isham. Back to Bird. Oneida stepping up defensive intensity. The entry feed stolen away by Kelsey Pike. She's got her head up looking for teammates. Goes ahead, Rayleigh Bush. Steps right, puts up the 2-point jumper, no good. Backside rebound. There's Shoemaker, and then Morrison sneaks in and harasses her on the rebound and causes Grace to kick it out of bounds, and it will go to Coalfield.
Good defense right there by Coalfield.
Just good hustle by Morrison to get down there and pressure that. And now Bird has it knocked away by Grace Shoemaker. She'll take a dribble. Her shot blocked by Jackson, and it goes out of bounds, touch last by Coalfield.
Yeah.
You can tell both these teams want this so bad. And feel the pressure. That 7-10 to play in the third quarter, tied at 36.
Yeah. There's just so much riding on this game for both teams.
Rayleigh Bush will bring it into Elmore. Elmore on the drive, down, bounce feed across. Oh, Annaleah Terry, they're going to say a clean block, but now here's a steal for Bush. Goes airborne, steals it, banks the shot off, no good. Rebound, McKinley West, goes to Bird. Now Bird loses the handle on it. Oneida all alone. Grace Shoemaker lays it off the glass. Good. So Oneida gains the lead, 38-36. And with 6:40 and ticking, it's the inbounds to Morrison. Juggling it with the left hand, loses it into the Oneida bench. And Coalfield will see Bird exit, and they will bring in the sophomore Brenna Carroll.
Maybe a little bit a better ball handler right there. And Brenna Carroll, and maybe a little quicker on her feet.
Shoemaker into Bush. She's going to drive through the paint, bounce feed over to
Annaleah
Terry.
Goodness.
She's working at it, but Coalfield just too much size getting the blocks on Annaleah, and now it's going to be Coalfield the other way, down 2, and this is Jackson. Dumps it over to Morrison. Morrison out just inside 3-point range, driving to her right, down to the block, puts it up there, no good, but a foul on Annaleah Terry is going to put Alexis Morrison at the line for 2 free throws here with 6:18 to play in the third quarter.
I have no words.
Asking a lot for Annaleah to try to slow down Alexis Morrison.
I mean,
first free throw's good.
Not that I don't agree with that foul, but down here on this end, I mean, come on.
38-38. Morrison knocks down both her free throws. And now Oneida has it in transition. Down to Shoemaker. Shoemaker kicks it out. Elmore. They're doing a good job. Isham right now is guarding Kelsey, denying her the basketball. And here's a walk called on Grace Shoemaker. But Coalfield, that's their work tonight. They started out with Addison Arms drawing the assignment to just face guard Kelsey and deny her the basketball. Chloe Isham's doing it right now. And every time Kelsey doesn't touch it is a win for Coalfield down the floor. And here, there's going to be a dump, tap, and a steal, and now Kelsey's got it on her own. Going to take it all the way down, up against Isham. Lays it off the glass. Good.
Good job by Kelsey Pike of getting her body between her and the basket.
If they won't let her catch it on offense, she'll go after it defensively.
Yeah.
Doing what she has to do. Now Jackson harassed near midcourt. Ball's knocked
away.
Come on,
man.
A late trailing whistle is going to go against Oneida's Rayleigh Bush here. As you can tell that my broadcast partners don't agree with that one. Jackson, a trio of Lady Indians harassing her there.
John L. would be going nuts right now. Way worse than me.
You feel you're more
yeah.
stoic?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time.
So Jackson puts it on the floor here, brings it across midcourt. 2-point lead for Oneida. Here's McKinley West rifling it down. Turn away, fade away. Did us a favor there, did Morrison. And now Oneida brings it down in transition. It's going to be Pike attacking, losing the handle on it, gets it back momentarily. Then West has it. Then Oneida ties it up. It'll go to Coalfield. But that's a nice, quick heads-up play by Shoemaker, I think. Was that Shoemaker got her hands on it? Yeah. To make that a jump ball instead of just surrendering the possession.
Yeah.
And now the inbounds, McKinley West. Looking ahead to Jackson, nearly throws it away. Isham now back to Jackson. Now Smith chasing her to the baseline. They dump it over to Morrison, turns for the shot. Good.
She gets it on the post, man. You can't, there's nothing you can do.
No.
We really don't have a matchup at all for her. Here's Allie Smith from the right wing. No good. From the right corner for the three. And now McKinley West going to dribble out of there with it. She'll get it over, and this is going to be Addison Arms. Arms with 3 fouls. Into front court, pass to Cadence Jackson. Tied at 40. 4:40 to play in this third quarter, and Jackson on the drive to her right. Good help by Oneida. Jackson flings it up there, and it's going to be Analia Terry trying to come away with it. It'll be a jump ball forced by Alexis Morrison. It will be Oneida's basketball.
And that was a good play by Morrison there of getting her hands on the basketball and not letting the Lady Indians get out in transition.
Somebody's going to earn a big win tonight, and they're going to have to work hard to do it.
I think it's going to come right down to the last bit.
Bush into front court, spinning down inside, top of the key, out to Lydia Klein, drives past her defenders, lays it off the glass.
Beautiful.
We are seeing.
Leave her in the game.
We are seeing Lydia Klein excel tonight. I just tell you what, she's been a spark plug for Oneida, and here down court, Jackson dribbles it off her foot out of it. No,
she didn't.
They say Oneida touched it last.
Didn't matter.
Ellie West checks in for Kelsey Pike with 4:03 to play in the third quarter, and here comes Rachel Elmore for Rayleigh Bush. So what's Lydia's numbers there, Bo?
She's got 9 points off the bench today.
So the inbounds is to Cadence Jackson. Now over to Arms. Arms dumps it in. Morrison spins, lays it up. It's going to be short. Rebound tipped around. Ellie West secures it. She's the only one that has a chance down there with any size to deal with Morrison and West, and Ellie comes away with it. Oneida leads by 2 with the basketball. Elmore leads it over to Allie Smith. Starts right, goes left. Looks to West, over to Klein. Klein attacks the paint, kicks it out. Analia Terry, now back to Smith. Ellie had popped open momentarily, but Oneida lost her, and now it's going to be Elmore driving through. Shot no good, but she draws a foul.
She did.
Was it Morrison or Isham?
I believe it's going to be Morrison.
It is.
3.
Alexis Morrison with her first foul.
Just her first.
Mark's playing the wishing game.
Yeah.
Here's a timeout. First National Bank timeout. We'll take the same. 3:29 to play third. It is Oneida 42, Coalfield 40.
First National to me it's a core memory growing up, and it is something that's always been a part of my life.
We renovated this building and opened this business. We were looking to source as much as we could locally, and what is more local than First National Bank of Oneida. First National Bank is very involved with a lot of the local community events and supporting of businesses. We've seen them involved with the fair and the sports locally and other things that I think is just indicative of the local community being supported by the local bank.
Welcome back to Coalfield out of a First National Bank timeout. I don't know if you saw, Mark, that TNT Car Wash commercial rotated through back during halftime. It reminded me Valentine's Day is coming up. And Bo may not know this.
He doesn't.
But our wives, Bo, we get them rolls of quarters for Valentine's Day so they can go down to TNT Car Wash.
Yeah.
You might think about that.
Mine gets a roll of quarters, and she takes my work truck down there.
What you got, Bo? You got a stat for us?
Oh, goodness. I'm about scared to give one.
I got a stat for you. How long are you going to stay married?
Well, she doesn't listen to the games. So.
Coalfield's still at 50% right now, 15 of 30. But right now the two teams are combined 2 of 7 from 3.
Elmore with a pair of free throws. First one's good for the senior. Pushes Oneida's lead out to 3 with 3:29 to play, third quarter.
Yeah, old Rachel's played a heck of a ball game tonight.
It's just steady.
Yep.
Really steady. Second free throw, good. Oneida by 4, 44-40, and full court pressure for the Lady Indians. It's going to be Arms looking to bring it in. Gets it into Morrison. Morrison out ahead to Jackson. Jackson is across midcourt, and then we're going to have a foul on Lydia Klein here. That's going to be Oneida's third foul. Lydia's second?
Yeah.
Second, yep.
Yeah, Lydia was coming up court, and Jackson stopped right there in front of her. She just kind of ran over.
So Coalfield will bring it in side front court. Arms into Jackson. 4-point Oneida lead. 3:20 to play, third quarter on a Tuesday night Coalfield. Here is going to be a backdoor cut by Coalfield. Nicely done by Chloe Isham, and the assist goes to Alexis Morrison, and it's a 2-point game again in down court. This is Klein back over to Elmore. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Rachel initiates and goes to Klein on the right wing. She eyes the cutter, Ellie West. Now goes to Allie Smith out top. Smith guarded by Jackson. Back over to Klein. Coalfield in the man-to-man. Now it's going to be West out top. McKinley West comes out on her. Ellie takes it down the lane for the layup. Good.
There we go. We need to get Ellie going. We need to get her going out there. And
Ellie got that first step, and now Jackson. Pass out ahead. Poked away from behind.
Oh,
Allie Smith probably saved a layup.
Absolutely.
From Cadence Jackson. That was a nice pass ahead by Morrison. She just measured that up nicely.
It was Ellie West with a big play, or Allie Smith with a big play right there.
Elmore will exit and get some rest here with a 4-point game at the end of Coalfield's Cadence Jackson. Jackson over to Arms. Now dump down Morrison. Her
great
shot
job.
no good. Rebound. It's going to be Analia Terry, and she is fouled, I think, McKinley West. Now Analia just did all she could on D, and when it missed, she secured the rebound.
Great
That's
defense.
a great play.
Great defense right there.
Every possession.
She got her hand up in her face, and it came up short for Morrison, which is very unusual for her.
More often than not, that's not going to go well for Analia.
No.
But she stays with it, and
she just
gives you the
banged
effort.
down there.
What
She
were you going
don't-
to say, Bo?
That's a third foul also there on McKinley West.
All right, Oneida by 4 with the basketball. And here is Lydia Klein out top. Chloe Isham guarding Klein. Passes over to Allie Smith. Smith on the drive through the paint.
That's
Bounce
kicked.
feed, kicked. It was kicked, as correctly identified. Mallory Hahn. So Oneida will bring it in from the baseline. 2:07 in the third. Oneida by 4.
Yeah, we got to avoid some of that, though. I mean, we need to try to avoid any kind of quick turnovers. Good ball
Trying to
movement.
get Ellie West to look at the three. It's off, no good. Rebound pulled in Chloe Isham. Coalfield fans felt like Oneida was over the back on that one. Isham gets it to Addison Arms. Arms back over to Isham. She looks in. There's Hahn posting. They dump it to her, and then it's Analia Terry sneaking in and flipping that arrow again.
Yeah.
More often than not, Analia outside is going to lose these battles, but she will not stop trying, and she's gotten the possession arrow flipped and got a possession last time.
Yeah, and Analia is just playing great defense, great on the defensive side.
Jackson drives the baseline, and a charge is taken by Lydia Klein. Boy, Oneida giddy over that.
We might have got away with one.
Well, Mark, come
Great,
on now.
yeah, great job by Lydia Klein.
There's John L. in you. Lydia makes a great play.
And I'm always looking at the bat.
My goodness.
That is John L.
1:40 to go in the third quarter. Down court, Oneida with the basketball. Leading by 4. Braylon Russ back out to Klein. Klein drives down through.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you got to
Couldn't
hit
get the
it.
lay-in to go, but
Gotta
what a
hit
play
that.
by Lydia. And now back the other way. Jackson finds an open lane. Flicks it up there. No good. Rebound tipped by Hahn. Taken now by Bush. Oneida in the run out. Bush ahead to Analia Terry. Takes it up. Lays it off the glass. This time good. Again, hanging with it. Keeping going no matter what. Staying consistent. Now she gets a steal on the inbounds as she pressures Morrison. Oneida by 6. Bush rips it over to Klein in the corner for 3.
Oh!
No good. Rebound. Battle for it. Morrison comes up with it. She turns and gives to Addison Arms. Arms out ahead to Isham. Isham in the front court now. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oneida by 6. And here is going to be Morrison on the drive. Kicks it out to Isham on the wing.
With a mismatch.
Back into Morrison. Turning against Klein. Can't get the shot to fall on the rebound. Is this going to be a tie-up? It will be, but it's Oneida's basketball as Ellie West ties it up with Morrison.
Yeah,
Kelsey Pike checking in.
Morrison a little bit frustrated. Right now she's missed a couple of, usually easy buckets for her down there, and the Indian defense is doing a good job on it.
And, gentlemen, we extended that lead to 6 with Kelsey on the bench. She's just now coming back out.
For 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Oneida sets it in motion. Rayleigh Bush, backdoor cut. Pike makes the catch, takes it up against the defense. No good. Rebound. It's going to be poked out, touched last by Analia Terry. So it will be Coalfield basketball. So Coalfield defends that well, gets the hands up, doesn't commit the foul, forces the miss. And now on the inbounds, Kelsey Pike steals it to Lydia Klein, who spins in the paint for the shot. Good! Oh, my goodness.
Big time.
Back the other way, Cadence Jackson drives with the basketball down. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away, Lydia Klein in transition. Klein will bring it down court. Pulls up for the jumper. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll show you that last play by Lydia and Kelsey when we come back after 3. It is Oneida 50 and Coalfield 42.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Coalfield. Seriously, Bo, roll of quarters.
Yeah, well, he was asking if he needed to go
wait,
to the bank.
Wait. What's this, Mark?
Yeah,
What's this replay?
Well,
we don't get
you
all of
that.
it there because I hit the button too late. But Kelsey Pike saved it from going out of bounds with the steal to Lydia Klein.
Thanks for ruining that
You're
for me.
welcome. Anytime I can do that for you.
Yeah, but Bo was wondering, you got to go to the bank to get the quarters. No, you can go right to T&T Car Wash, get them right out of the wall up there. They've got a machine, get all the quarters you want. So
out of the wall.
Out of the wall.
Isn't that amazing? Just a wall that produces quarters.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to find that?
Right.
Fourth quarter, Oneida by 8. Coalfield with the basketball to start off. Lydia Bird, Addison Arms, McKinley West, Alexis Morrison, and here's Cadence Jackson. For Oneida, Lydia Klein. As they dump it in, this is going to be Morrison. Shot no good, and it was Kelsey Pike defending, and now she's got the ball. Running out, down court, goes past Bird, scoops it up, no good. Rebound is going to be Jackson, who's challenging that. Elmore, and she causes Coalfield to turn it over. So for Oneida, it's Pike, Elmore, Shoemaker, Klein, and Russ to start the fourth. Oneida by 8. 7:38 to play, and Oneida will bring it in under their basket. Kelsey Pike cutting to the basket for the lay-in. Good.
Great play drawn up right there.
This is Oneida's biggest lead.
Yeah, Kels going to the rack.
Oneida had about a 7-point lead in the first quarter, surrendered it, but now they have a 10-point lead, and here's McKinley West in the paint, hooking the shot up, no good. Morrison follows, shot good. Too powerful.
She just imposes her will on you right there.
7:10 to play. Here's Elmore beating them back. Shot blocked away by Jackson. Good defense by Cadence Jackson. Elmore thought she'd gotten past her, but no. And now Jackson in transition all the way through the paint. Flicks it up there, no good. McKinley West has it knocked away by Rachel Elmore. Elmore with the steal, and she's fouled on a reach-in by Jackson.
That was.
How many is that on Cadence Jackson, Bo? 4.
That is 4 now. Coalfield has excuse me, Coalfield has 4 on Jackson and then also 3 on Arms and 3 on West.
They cannot lose Cadence Jackson, in my opinion.
No.
Rachel Elmore and Oneida trail by 8, and with the basketball, Elmore works left and gives to Braylon Russ, who drives the baseline, flicks it up there. West got her hand on it. Second try, no good. Rebound falls to the floor, and West comes up with it. So it's an 8-point lead. And now down court, Morrison beats everybody back, lays it off the glass, and here's Coalfield back within 6. With 6.5 to play, it's a 52-46 game. Oneida back the other way. Lydia Klein drives through the paint and fouled on the way to the basket. Uh-oh, who's this?
It's 2-5.
Is it?
I believe it was Morrison.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it's going to be on McKinley West.
That's what I said, 2-5.
And that's her fourth.
Oh, fourth?
That's 4 on her.
What, are you forgetting fouls or something?
I promise I'm not.
Lydia Klein at the line, and it's good. That's kind of like KP for 3. Klein's the line.
Klein.
12 big points off the bench tonight for Lydia
Oh,
Klein.
my goodness. She's been the spark, folks.
Make it 13.
Second toss good. Lydia Klein shoots Oneida to an
Leave her in
8-point
the
lead.
game.
54-46. Bird brings it inbounds to Jackson. 6:15 to go, and now it's going to be Bird. Bounce feet ahead, Arms dumps it in. West, it's knocked away by Grace Shoemaker. Then Cadence Jackson steals it back. Then Elmore gets a hand on it. Then it's going to be back up. Morrison, good, and she's fouled. She missed it once, but the second try, she's fouled on it, and she knocks it down. Cuts it to 6 and can carve it to a 5-point game. If she can hit this, Grace Shoemaker picks up her second.
Yeah, and that's just tough.
That's just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, that's just tough down there.
Coalfield fighting hard. Oneida leading by 5, and now Morrison gets the steal. Oneida passes from too far back, Coach West would say. And it's going to be a foul as they bring it up the sideline. It's Rachel Elmore picks up her second. That's Oneida's 15th foul. So Oneida's in the bonus with 6 minutes to go, and they've got a foul to give. The inbounds, this is Cadence Jackson with the basketball. Coalfield down 5 here at home. They've lost 2 district games, can't afford to lose this one if they want to be a part of the solution for the regular season. Morrison goes back out to Addison Arms. Arms now down to Cadence Jackson. Jackson steps left, fires a 3. It's short. Rebound. It's out of bounds, touched last by Coalfield. So you got McKinley West and Cadence Jackson on the floor with 4 fouls each. 5:39 to play. They really can't afford to take them off. Morrison's going to get a rest here as Hahn checks in, Mallory Hahn.
And you need to do that. Morrison's gassed. She needed to come out for a minute.
So Oneida's got to take advantage while she's out.
Absolutely. I'd say it won't be long.
5-point lead for Oneida. Lady Indians with the basketball in front court. And this is going to be Elmore. Looks at the backdoor cut, goes to Klein. Klein, bounce feed down. Pike makes a tough catch among 3 defenders. Bounce feed back out. Elmore drives
Oh, my
under,
goodness.
lays it up good. There's that move from that young lady. It's a 7-point game.
You can't leave a lane there for Rach to get in because she gets in a hurry.
Approaching the 5-minute mark. Oh, as Jackson spins, Elmore picks up her 3rd foul. And that's going to put both teams at 6 fouls. Rachel thought she had a steal, but now both teams are in the bonus.
They give you 5.
There's Morrison back, Mark, not long.
Yeah, I knew she wouldn't be out long. They can't afford her to be sitting on the bench.
So now Coalfield will bring it inside front court into Morrison. Morrison turns, gets and fakes to Cadence Jackson, then hands it off to Addison Arms. Arms drives all the way under, dishes to Morrison for the layup, good.
Can't do that. Can't leave her.
Back to a 5-point game inside 5 minutes to play. Oneida in front court. And a timeout asked for by Oneida. First National Bank timeout. We take the break. Your score, it's Oneida 56, Coalfield 51.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Coalfield. It is Oneida basketball on the road in district play. Second matchup with Coalfield. Oneida got them in the first district game of the year at home back in 2022. Now in 2023, the first matchup of Oneida and Coalfield. In Coalfield with Oneida leading by 5, 4:45 to play out of a First National Bank timeout. It's Oneida's basketball. They called the timeout. It's Rayleigh Bush to Analia Terry. And now Braylon Russ on the left wing. Russ drives through, steps back at the free throw line, kind of resets here. Oneida with a 5-point lead. Need productive possessions here as we go down the stretch. Rayleigh Bush attacks the paint, leaves it over with Elmore. And now Braylon Russ, top of the key, takes a stab at it. Goes back over to Bush. Bush attacks in the paint, banks it off the glass. Good. What a shot by Rayleigh Bush.
Yeah, big bucket right there.
Takes some time down, get the score, but now here's Morrison in a run out down the right side. Bush gets in front of her.
Oh!
And a walk. Bush got position, and as Morrison makes contact, her feet slid and she turns it over. So Rayleigh scores, and then she plays great defense.
Yep. You can't go through her like that.
Possession arrow is in favor of Oneida with 4:04 to play.
It made Morrison pick up her dribble, and she tried to go back to the inside, and that's when she walked. Good job, Rayleigh.
So now Rayleigh Bush back at the other end. We're going to have a kick. It will be Oneida's basketball with 3:55 to play, leading by 7.
Yeah, I believe Rayleigh wished she had that one back. Probably went to the rack with that one.
Rayleigh will work it in from the baseline. Oh, Analia pops open, but a lot of hands on that basketball as she tries to shoot it. It goes out of bounds.
You know, they haven't called that at all.
Well, I don't think they got anything but basketball right there.
Well, probably right on that one, but they haven't called any of that all night. They've
the inbounds, Analia protects it. Now Oneida gets it to Kelsey Pike. Arms guarding her. Pike goes to Ellie West. West over to Rayleigh Bush. Near miss Welcome back to Coalfield. The Oneida Lady Indians lead by 4, 63 to 59. 24 and a half seconds remain.
Gentlemen, the last 3 games, Oneida has had a big quarter in all 3 of those games. Our last contest at Oliver Springs, it was a 30-9 run in the third quarter. The previous 2 games before that, Oneida outscored their opposition 58-20 in the fourth quarter.
All right, 24. With 17 seconds to play.
Back it out. Back it out.
Oneida with nobody down to rebound just in case. So here's Analia all by herself. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good.
Touch every part of the rim, why don't you?
Yeah. Big bucket right there.
64-59. Analia stands in a second free throw with 17 seconds remaining. Terry puts it up. No good. Rebound Morrison. Turns and deals to Jackson. 14, 13, 12 seconds. Jackson down court through the paint. Blocked away by Kelsey Pike. Ellie West out ahead to Analia Terry with 7. 6 seconds. She's fouled by Addison Arms with 6.8 seconds. And the Lady Indians gets it to Jackson with 4, 3, 2 seconds. Jackson fires it down low. It's deflected by Analia Terry, and the Lady Indians will get out of here with the win. As this one goes final, we enter the Danny King Lumber post-game report. We tell you we'll return to have the scoring, the statistics, and look at the highlights and more from Coalfield. The Lady Indians improve now to 17-4, but the Lady Jackets did not make it easy. They fall for only the 6th time this season. We take the break. Telling you the score is final here. It is Oneida 64 and Coalfield 59.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic. Deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep. One of our latest projects is the little drugstore out here. We were involved in constructing it, and we're community-based. We like to be involved in the community. We like to see new growth. Lindsay came in to see us, looking for the long term. We went out there, visit with her. Real nice facility. Lindsay has brought a real unique turn to the pharmacy here in this area with an old-time soda fountain in there. Very unique and very neat. Good partner for us. I think we're a good partner for her.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back to Coalfield. It's now time for the